Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Renee, thank you for your double donation. Alexander, welcome. Zaria's Tarot, welcome. We got Nikona. We got, who else? Bartman. We got Andrew. What's going on, everybody? Good to see y'all. Good to see you indeed. TGIF indeed. I mean, it's Friday. It's about time that it's Friday. I've been looking forward to Friday since like Monday. Lisa, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Not after reading, just love your style. Thank you, Lisa. I greatly appreciate that. All right, let's go some reads. Do some reads. All right, the DMV. Well, I can tell you now, you're going to be waiting a while. DMV, you know, I'm not saying the DMV is bad all the time. I'm not saying every DMV is terrible, but every DMV is terrible. I'm just saying now, every Department of Motor Vehicles is, you know, works your patience. It works your last nerve. I'm going to say that. Absolutely. Anyway, so will things go well at the DMV? I can guarantee you that you're going to be waiting a long time for whatever you got. So let's look. A DMV style tarot deck. Maybe a witch's tarot deck. That's what I'm saying. I mean, a witch's brew of a tarot deck is what the DMV deserves. Transformed. What's going on? Good to see you. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's going to go all right. You know what I mean? Because you're probably going to be in a long line. I hate the DMV. And now you have to make an appointment at the DMV, and it takes like 2 to 3 months wait list. I mean, wait list is 2 to 3 months. And I'm in a small town, Nakona. I'm in a small town. We had a 2 to 3 month wait to get into the DMV. I mean, you have to get on a list, basically. Anyway. So yeah, it is quite pleasant indeed. Abdullah, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Well, let's see now. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. It does seem like that everybody has been rebirthed and reincarnated, and they are all waiting at the DMV for this. Okay, it actually goes quicker than you expected. I'm just saying, right? It goes quicker than you expected. I think that's one of the things here. The 8 of Wands, it says it's a fast-moving card. Maybe we move in and out of there. Maybe we have an appointment that we made 8 months ago, and finally we're able to get through the line, and I think that's going to be exciting indeed if we can get through that as far as that goes. 6 of Pentacles says you get what you need. That's what I'm saying. You get in and out quickly, and you get what you need. This could be the one and only time that the Department of Motor Vehicles gets you what you need and gets you out quickly. I mean, you might as well, you know, videotape it, because that's going to be a very rare occurrence. So yeah, that's going to be enjoyable indeed. Yeah, you got to wait months. You got to sign up online and wait like months. So I'm in a small town, and the wait is 3 months. 3 months. If you schedule it right now, you're going to wait 3 months. Anyway, but yeah, it looks like that your wait is going to be pretty good. It goes well. Get in and out quickly, and I get what I need. 6 of Pentacles, I get handed everything that I need, and it is going to be crowded indeed. So there you go. That rhymes. It rhymes. A message from Spirit. Dorothy Collins, welcome. Lisa, I love the look what just arrived run through of new decks. Well, you know, I guess that's my thing. You know, everybody has a thing of their own, and I guess mine is look what just arrived, because I just, you know, I mean, it's actually, you know, in reality, some of those didn't just arrive. In reality, I'm telling you now, in reality, some of those have been sitting here for like a week. I'm just saying. TTV, oh my God, it's been a while. Where have you been? Good to see you. TTV, always good to see you. It's been a minute. How have you been? How have you been indeed? Okay, well, a little reading for the weekend. 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Magician. This is a weekend to prep. It is a weekend to prep. Whatever you need to prep for, this weekend's going to be the time to do that. Now, there's some strategy involved here. I'm just saying. It seems like that we can't get out and do a lot of things that we need to do this weekend. Indeed, 8 of Swords says the restrictions are there. We're being pulled back. We're being restricted. We're being yanked back back from the brink of whatever. It feels like we can't get a lot of things done. And that's kind of where we're switching to the planning mode is what I'm saying. Six of Swords, a slow moving vehicle. We know that. It's also moving across into a nicer place, into a better place. Maybe the Tower right here. But it just says that this is something that needs to be planned. It needs to be navigated. It needs to be scoped out. Because I think there's some things this weekend you're going to have time to plan out. You're going to have time to scope things out and take a look and see what is going on next. The Six of Swords is a vehicle that moves, but it does need a destination. I think getting that destination in point or on point is going to be important for you. Magician says you have everything that you need for next week. It's not like we're planning for something next week that we aren't prepared for or we're, trying to get done. But it just feels like that there's a lot of good things that are happening next week, week after that especially, and the Magician says we're going to be able to handle that. We're going to be able to jump into that, no problem at all. So this weekend, just start preparing, start planning, and figure out where we're going. What is our destination as they go? Sheila, welcome to the stream. Tiffany, welcome to the stream as well. Sheila, it's been a minute. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, the DMV. That's not the best experience. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm wearing today, I picked up the Halo View from Amazon. So I'm telling you now, this is the new Halo View. It's like a $50 Fitbit, and I wanted to check it out. So you got the sleep. It'll do sleep time stuff. It does your calories, your number of steps. It gives you points and gets your beats per minute going and all that other stuff. So yeah, anyway, so I'm kind of checking it out today. I'm just seeing if I like it or not, because I'm not really sure if I like it, quite frankly. It's kind of weird. I've had a Fitbit before, and I have an Apple Watch. This one's kind of in the between the weird zone of it's cheaper than a Fitbit, but it feels cheaper than a Fitbit. So I'm kind of curious exactly what is going to happen with this thing, and if it's going to be all right in the long term. You know what I mean? Because we don't never know. You never know. It's getting some pretty harsh reviews. You get some pretty harsh reviews on Amazon right now. And I can tell you some of the reviews are on point, because like some of this stuff you're like, what is this even for? Like, why would I even get this? Why do I even have this? That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Anyway, all right, let's see what is going on. We're using Tarot of the Divine for this one. Were you doing general reading? And seeing what's going to happen with that. All right, let's get some water over here. The Asia the Cook, welcome. Shona, thank you for joining the family. I appreciate you. Tosh, thank you for your donation. All right, yeah, this needs to really perform pretty good for me to like it. I got to say that now. It needs to perform decent because I got a lot of other options. I can get a Fitbit on sale right now for like 90 something or whatever, and I got the Apple Watch already. It's like, I'm not really sure. Not really sure where this Amazon thing fits in, but I'll give it a try. Anyway, luckily they got a robust return policy if you don't just like it at all. Anyway, general reading. Let's get that done. The Hierophant, 3 of Coins, and the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. You're getting knocked back from something, is what it's saying. You are getting knocked back from something, right? 3 of Coins, we've grouped together, or maybe we will be grouping together to accomplish something that's out there that we need to handle, that we need to go forward and get, right? We need to move forward with some things, and I think we're relying upon other people to do that. It's almost like we have a pact, or we have a thing with other people that we need them. We need them to do some stuff, and we need them to at least help out, and it seems that a lot of that stuff is just not happening. As far as that goes, I think that's going to be okay, though. It is going to be all right indeed. You do have the 3 of Coins as the partnership a lot of times, where, in other words, I need somebody to help out. I need a partnership, and that's going to be something that we rely upon. However, the 4 of Swords says not everybody is on the same page. We have a lot of people that are on different pages or have different ideas, have different goals, different meanings, and we're going to have to get them to get where we need them to be in order to make what whatever we're doing happen. The reason I say whatever we're doing is like the Hierophant. In other words, we have people that rely upon us. We have people that are listening, or maybe we have a project that is going to be started, and we rely upon other people, but the other people may not be on the same page as us. I think one of the people may be dropping out or what have you. Four of Swords, so there is a delay caused by whatever's going on around there. It does indeed cause a delay. So there you go. There you go. There's a little bit of a general read with that. Waiting for the cartoon deck. They mean the Mystic Medleys, I believe. I believe Barman's talking about the Mystic Medleys cartoon deck, which is fantastic, by the way. In case you do not have this, I have an unboxing on my channel that you will enjoy. Go check that out in the video section. This is a fun deck. Is a fun deck indeed. All right. So there's a little bit of a general read. Nikona, thank you for your donation. Let's see what's going on next. What do we got? Tosh, current feels of thoughts for me. He's gotten quiet. He's gone offline. Gotten quiet. Renee, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. He's gotten quiet. They've gone offline. If you're going to go quiet, if you're going to go offline, you need to do so by using this deck right here, which is the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot. Renee, will I get a better bonus or the same as last year? Hopefully you get a better bonus because inflation is like killing us. Inflation is insane, like bananas kind of inflation over here. Over here, inflation's going absolutely bananas. So yeah, hopefully you get a raise. Hopefully you get a bigger raise, at least to compensate for this inflation. I don't know. Let's see what's going on with that. Buddy Israel, thank you for your very generous donation again. I appreciate that. Tosh, thank you for your other donation. All right, let's see what's going on. They've gotten quiet. What is A doing? What are they thinking? The Tower. It's about to get more quiet. No, I think the A is about to hit this point where they just need to just throw down something with you. They need to talk about something. They need to get something, and they need to toss it onto the table, and they need to discuss it immediately. It's almost like something is pending. Something needs to be done. I don't think they've discussed it before. I think this is why part of the reason they're quiet. I don't think they've discussed it before. It's bothering them. It's irritating them. It's that itch that they just can't scratch. And the King of Pentacles says everybody's a little too comfortable. Everybody's a little too quiet. Everybody's a little too on their zone. I think the next time that you meet, it's going to be a clash. It is going to be a tower moment because there's some things that need to be brought out that just haven't been. That's what I'm saying. They just have not been brought out. And that is going to be critical. That is going to be important for long-term survivability here as far as where we're going. Anyway, let them be quiet. That's fine. Because when they come back, they have a lot to say. A lot to say. And they have been avoiding this. This is going to be an emotional thing. Absolutely, Tosh. This is going to be an emotional thing indeed. All right. Let's see what else is going on over here. We got donations out the wazoo. Let's get them done. HK, how does Jonah feel about me? I'm just saying, maybe Jonah likes us, maybe Jonah doesn't like us. Let's find out. Let's use a different deck. We need to use a different deck in every read, quite frankly, because we have so many decks up here. It's bananas. It's absolutely bananas, and we need to get a different deck for this one. For this one, let's use this deck here. Y'all all know it. Y'all all love it. Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. David Corsi is back. He doesn't just do the Gregory Scott Tarot. He does a lot more. He does quite a bit more, and that's the action that we need tonight. Lady Vegas, what's going on? Good to see you. How are you doing, Lady Vegas? All right. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. How does Jonah feel about me? I like the Six of Wands, Lord of Victory, Lord of Security, especially around that 10. That 10 makes it all nice and warm and comfy. It's like it's like when it's really cold outside and you get one of those heated blankets and you just throw it over you and you're like, oh yeah. This is what it's feeling right now. I think Jonah's coming around. I think Jonah's coming around nicely is what I say. Tosh, thank you for your donation. 10 of Pentacles means that they are in the mood for, a lot of connection, a lot of stability. I think they like where things are going and whatnot. That is going to be one of those things where things are going, whatnot. You do have the Ten of Pentacles, sort of that feeling of everything working out, everything being okay, and everything being the way that it needs to be, especially when you come around to this. It feels like we've had a little bit of an emotional disconnection here. Not exactly, maybe on different sort of planes of existence, kind of in the emotional realm. Sometimes it does feel like things are being better, things are getting better, things are improving over time. And I think that is going to be, it's going to be one of those. That is going to be one of those good things there. We got the Six of Wands. Always means a lure of victory and into the nice Ten of Pentacles stability. I like it. I think Jonah likes you. I think we have a lot of potential. We have a lot of built up stuff that needs to happen with this too, right? It feels like a lot of people tonight. We have some stuff that's building up. We have some things that are just not there yet, not out in the open, that needs to be thrown out there. I'm going to say globally, right? Globally, there's a lot of people with a lot of things to say, and they're just not doing it. They're just not exposing that to the light. And I think sometimes you need to do that. All right. Messages from Spirit. Man, it does feel like there's a level of control that needs to happen here. It's like some things in your life are just out of control. We need them to be looped back. Really, we need them to be looped back in. We need that level of control. We need that to happen. It feels like the Strength card coming in here means we need a level of control over things that maybe we haven't had control over yet, right? Loving Life, welcome. How you doing? Who else did anybody else join? We got Tiffany, welcome. How you doing? I think that's it. But yeah, there's a level of control that you need to get over some things. If you haven't already, it'd be great to start with that. There is also a feeling of trying to catch what cannot be caught. You know what I mean? Trying to catch what cannot be caught. Don't do that. Don't try that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Do what is in your realm of control and release anything that is not. You want messages from Spirit? I'll give you messages from Spirit. That is exactly it. Do what you can with things that are out there and let everything else go. If you can't control it, hope for the best and move on. Focusing on things that are out of your control, I don't think really does anybody any good, and especially not you as well. All right. What else we got going on? We got Nakona. How long will it take? What should I do to get the stable income that I need with that fat cash? Nakona, what you're describing. What I'm telling you, what Nakona's describing right now is basically the money trick. Let me tell you how this works. All right. Nakona's talking about getting stability, getting abundance. And you need abundance sometimes because all you got is like $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. You don't got any money, is what I'm saying. We don't have any money. We have very, very little money. We got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. We need more money. We need more abundance. The way you get that is to just snap your fingers like that. And then you get hundreds. You get lots of hundreds. You get $1, $2, $3, $4, $500, and you're able to get that fat cash. I think the abundance comes naturally. I think the abundance comes naturally later. It's what I think. The abundance comes naturally. Now, Kona needs to fit. That was a really bad transition for that. But okay. I need to stick with the way I do that trick normally and not do it like I just did it, because like I just did it did not work out well. Anyway, all right. But how long will it take? Nakona wants to know. How long will it take to get that abundance, to get the stable income? How long is this going to be required? How long must we work? 2, 3, 9 different jobs in order to get this and make it happen. Let's find out when this is actually going to come true by using the Vox Arcana Tarot. If you don't know the Vox Arcana Tarot, then the Vox Arcana Tarot is a really ugly box. I'm just saying, the box is terrible. The deck is actually gorgeous, right? The deck is actually gorgeous. But anyway, let's see. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Lovers, and the 10 of Swords. What is coming up here clearly is that you need a better opportunity, is what I'm saying. Hello, B, thank you for your donation. A better opportunity. What does that mean? That means a Three of Pentacles and a Lovers. You, Nakona, you need a better job. You need a place of income, a source of income that is going to be stable, that's going to appreciate you, that's going to pay you what you need and pay you what you deserve. And use the skills that you have is what I'm saying. Use the skills that you have in order to get this done, right? Because I think a lot of people want you to use skills that you're just not good at and things like that. You're just not good at these things, and people are going to throw you into it anyway, right? I'm terrible at sewing. I can't sew anything. I'm going to ruin it if I have to sew it. And if somebody tells me to do that for a job, I'll do it for money, but I can't do it good. You know what I can do good is application development. I do that good. So that's why they pay me to do application development, and that's why I'm in that job. TTV, thank you for your donation. Very generous. Thank you so much. Linda, welcome to the stream. Jufer, how you doing? Good to see you. Man, the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles, the new job that appreciates us, the new job that is a better match. That is what is required here. Because stable income should not be working 5 jobs, should not be working 2 jobs. It should be working 1 job that knows our skills and is able to use our skills and pay us accordingly. Is what I'm saying. Ten of Swords may mean that we have to give up the level of stability. We have to give up something in order to get this done. But I think it is on the way indeed. Two of Wands is looking for that opportunity, looking for something different. As far as how long, I think you're looking like well into deep 2022 in order to get that done, right? Because you do sort of need a new opportunity for that. It just seems like that new opportunity needs to present itself. We need to hop in there, and we need to sort of get settled within that realm indeed. So there it is. At least this is what this says. This is what this says, Nakona. All right. Let's see what is going on. Maybe into 2023. It seems like just take a while. TTV, thank you for your other generous donation. I appreciate you. Thank you all for all your generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to use your money to buy a lot of tarot decks. In case you wondered what I do with all the money, I use it to buy a lot of tarot decks. I think I still have 5 more decks for the year. And for next year, I'm already pre-ordered about 41 decks. Anyway, that's just next year alone. That's next year alone. So I'm getting them all, and I'm going to show them on the stream. We're going to use them on the stream. We're going to have a big variety, and I'm going to, I'm taking the risk. I'm taking the risk for some of the stuff on Kickstarter that's kind of iffy. And I'm going to let you know how it looks, is what I'm saying. I'm going to let you know how it looks on Kickstarter decks, because I want to spend the money and see if it's any good before y'all waste y'all's money, is what I'm saying. I don't want y'all, because that crap is getting expensive. I don't want y'all to spend $60, $70 on a Kickstarter deck and then it stinks. I'd rather get it and say, look, here's how it looks. Here's your quality. Here's how it reads. And you watch me read with it night after night. And then you're like, I think that's worth the money. I think that's worth spending $60 because, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Anyway, speaking of money trick that I screwed up, if you want to rewind and see me screw up the magic trick, you can see that indeed today because I took a little risk and decided to flip it. And it didn't work quite well for me. Now, will I get a better bonus this year or the same as last year? If what I'm saying is, Renee, here's a live shot of Renee. Renee needs a better bonus. Renee needs a better bonus, is what I'm saying. Inflation's up. Tarot deck prices are out of control. $75 to get the anything on Kickstarter. It feels like anything on Kickstarter lately. I think, where's that one deck? Where's that one deck? Let me go to Kickstarter real quick, because since I'm talking about it. The one deck, where's that one deck that was outrageous expensive? It was the Sabbath Tarot, 2nd edition Sabbath Tarot. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm not saying I'm willing to, but it cost $75. And that's without shipping. After shipping, it cost me $85. That thing needs to be made of gold. It's one tarot deck. Are you kidding? $85? I get like 4 decks for that. Maybe 5 with a Llewellyn sale. I'm just saying, decks are out of control lately. And Renee needs a better bonus because Renee has a lot of shopping to do for some good tarot decks that are out there. All right. But will we get it? Is Renee going to get it? We got the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I like it. I like it. This is the recipe for a thumbs up. This is what you need for the recipe, right? It's kind of like cooking a cake or something. This is the recipe that you need. The Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. They appreciate you, Renee. They appreciate you, Renee. They like it. They're like, hey, Renee has got it going on. Renee gets it done. Renee picks up the pieces when things fall down. Renee is able to get stuff, run with it, make it happen, make a success. Renee gets it done. Four of Wands. You're at home there. People like you there. People enjoy you being there. King of Pentacles, a retired banker, getting a little bit more than is expected. This is somebody who's not broke. This is somebody who has the money. It's going to be you, Renee. It's going to be you. You're going to be going and shopping for the Sabbath Tarot deck and paying the $85 or whatever if you like it, is what I'm saying, because you're going to have the fat cash that is required. And, of course, the Ten of Pentacles, plenty of money. A lot of money. This is a great read. This reads itself. I think it's going to be more than last year. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I think there's a lot of good stuff waiting in there for you indeed. Okay. We got Buddy Israel is coming in here with another very generous donation. Thank you so much. Is the Leo I'm talking to sincere? Are they manipulating me? I mean, we need to know these things. That's going to be important because you're wasting a lot of time sometimes. Sometimes you're just wasting time with people. You need to know if they're manipulating you, if they're messing around. I mean, to be honest, if I'm going to get a manipulator and just show them out, you really need the Poe. You really need the Poe. Gee, how you doing? Good to see you. You need the Poe deck. I think the Poe deck kind of makes it pretty obvious when somebody is doing something. This is one of those decks that is beautiful. It makes the grade, and it lets you know sort of, where things are going, where things are leaning, because I love the graphics. I love all of that stuff going on in this particular deck, especially. All right, so let's see. We got an Eight of Wands. Okay. It seems obvious that they want you to believe something in particular. In other words, they're guiding you in a particular direction, right? That may not be bad. I'm not saying that's terrible. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it smells terrible or, it doesn't pass the smell test. I'm saying the first card we got leans us in the direction of, they're guiding you towards something in particular. This is a guided path that you are on. Justice, Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Everything, okay. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. But there is some doubt into what they're saying. I think you sort of have a little bit of this intuitive thing to where, that doesn't really make as much sense as I thought it would. Because we have the Five of Pentacles. We're being led in a direction. Our head is being severed, it's being pulled off, and it's being pulled in a particular direction. So they are leading you somewhere. So we have a particular path over here that they're guiding you towards, and they're literally taking your mind, taking your attention, taking things and leading you in a particular direction. Is that manipulative? Maybe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something that they just do with everybody. They sort of want that level of control, that fine-tuned level that they need. Nine of Cups at the end really doesn't make the reading end well. It makes it, let me get one more card. This is one of the few times I need one more card. Gee, thank you for your donation. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I think if you write it out to the end, you do sort of understand what is going on. The reason I say this is the Nine of Cups is a great card for being happy, for being content. It's almost like even though we're led in this direction, we kind of like where we end up. So are you being a little bit, pushed in a particular direction? Are you being led? You have two cards, being led. Justice card says it is on purpose, and it looks like it's decent at the end of the day. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands is not a bad ending for the reading. So I'm not saying you're being led in a particular bad direction, but they are very cognizant of what you're thinking and very cognizant of what they are doing that are making you think a particular way. So you are being led in a particular direction. It looks like it's not bad at the end of the day. So I guess it's kind of a yes and yes. I mean, it's a yes and yes. You're being led in a direction. Maybe that's what they do. That's how they roll. But it doesn't look like terrible. It just doesn't look terrible. I don't see anything being just awful in that, like a Tower or a Death card or a Three of Swords or a Ten of Swords or something that's just terrible. I just don't see it. Tosh, question below, planning fourth big need direction, please. Below planning, question below fourth big need direction. I have no idea what that means. Let's go to Tosh and see if they said. Okay, there we go. Hoping to buy a property by the end of 2024. Will this happen? City I live is very expensive indeed. Well, let's find out. Let's see if we get this property thing going, or if we can sort of understand what the property issues could be. Let's find out. 2024, will this happen? I mean, that is a long time from now. I can say yes, that's a long time from now. That is quite a while. The Fool. The Fool's not bad. The Fool's pretty good, especially around the Six of Wands and a Six of Cups. Finding the property that we need, getting this Lord of Victory dead straight center of the reading. I'm just saying, this doesn't look bad at all. I'm really going to say yes. It looks like a pretty clean, clear cut yes, in my opinion. In just my opinion. The Fool, the movement card we're looking for to get that done. You got the Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, combined with the Six of Cups, or everything coming together. It's almost like that a family member, it may end up helping you out. Something like that may help you, may point you in a direction, may give you some money. We do have a Six of Cups, has a lot of different meanings. One of the meanings is we come together as a group, right? We're able to find the thing that we need. We're able to get the gift, to get the presentation, or get the result that we need. Another one is a family member. I'm sort of leaning at like there's a family member involved in this somehow, and that is going to be one of the key points there. All right. Let's see. Tasha also has a second one. What is he going to discuss? I definitely want to be in a relationship with him. Will he discuss a relationship between us? Well, let's get rid of this. And now that we're in the thick of it, let's go to the meaty decks. Let's start the big hitters tonight. This is the Modern Love Tarot. I think this is going to be another one of the fantastic decks. I mean, I'm just saying. I need to make a video about the best decks of 2021. That's coming. So I expect that here in a couple of days. Right now I'm working on my Patreon complete tarot course. Man, if you haven't seen the video I made on this is going to be insane. I mean, I'm working on it. The more I work on it, the more ideas I have, the more stuff I'm putting into it. It's going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. It's going to be a big, big deal when it's finally finished. Anyway, and you can see it live. You can get all of it on the Patreon. And Four of Wands. Discuss a relationship. Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. Sure. Tosh, okay. Sure. Another one that reads itself, right? Derlandra. Oh, it's been a minute. How have you been, Derlandra? Good to see you again. Look at this. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. Two of Cups coming together into a relationship. And the Knight of Wands. The fiery aspect that you need from this to get some of this fire up, to get some of this action out of there. Sure. I think they discuss a relationship. I think so. I'm going with it. All the cards say yes. There's nothing in here at all that would even hint at that not happening, is what I'm saying. Date last night. Want to know how the Aquarius feels about me? Ooh, Derlandra, did you have a hot date? Did you get a good date out there? That sounds fun. That sounds fun indeed. Let's see. Hello, B. Love reading for Giovanna. Giovanna, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Ex-husband cheated on her. Wait. Ex-husband cheated on her.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Ex-husband cheated on her. There's some weird panties they found in the bathroom. And now he wants her back. But she's got somebody much better and she's confused. Who should she be with? Should she be with that dirty cheater and all the extra panties laying around on the floor? Or should she be with somebody that really loves her? Somebody new. Somebody that's going to treat her right. Man, just saying. That's rough. That's rough. Just saying. You come home and there's some unidentified stuff in there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all y'all women. I'm not saying all y'all women, but some women that I've dated will leave little things all around the house, right? They'll leave little things all around the house to sort of indicate that, hey, this is my man. Not everybody, hashtag not everybody. But I'm saying some of the women I dated will just leave a lot of their stuff all around the place, like everywhere. Just not major things, but like little things everywhere. And I think it's kind of identifying that, hey, this is my house. This is what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, Linda, thank you for your generous donation tonight. Knight of Cups, the Star, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. I mean, look at this. This is a confusing read. It is. Just telling you now, this is a confusing reading. You need to hang on to your seatbelt here. Seven of Cups. There are better options. There's so many options out there. You got this person, you got this person, maybe that person, maybe that person. So many options, so many things out there that are possible to do. And I'm just saying, this is something where you need a better option. Seven of Pentacles. This is the problem. Hello. Okay. Who is this for? Giovanna, if you're watching this, here's your problem. Here's your problem. Seven of Pentacles is all about putting your effort, your time, your dedication, your love, your feelings out there on the table like this. And knowing that this will work out, knowing that you're not wasting your time. Because a lot of times we do get in situations where we're wasting our time. And Giovanna, you ain't got time for that. You need to understand that some people are more serious. Some people are better. There are better options out there. And you want the investment of your time, your love, your energy to be a good investment. You don't want to waste all of that time. You don't want to waste years of your life with somebody that's going to be throwing panties all around the place. The Star and the Knight of Cups. I think your soulmate is out there, and I don't think it is the ex. Entertainment purposes only, but I think their soulmate is out there, and I think you're in a position to where you're going to meet them soon. I'm not saying it's your current boyfriend, but this is a soulmate reading. It's what it is. The Knight of Cups and the Star. So my question to Giovanna, do you want to waste a lot of time with somebody who's going to be cheating on you? And you always have that in the back of your mind, or do you want somebody better? I think that is what needs to be asked. That is the question that needs to be there. Can we get behind the reading on this one? Absolutely, you can. I need to do a lot more behind the readings is what I need to do. All right. Excuse me, I normally mute before I cough, but today I'm just going raw. TTV, G and K twin flame soulmate. Is it possible? Is it possible indeed? Could we be soulmates? Maybe indeed. Let's go for a soulmate. Let's go for a twin flame with the tarot of the mystical moments. This is such a beautiful deck. I love this deck so much. I went and I said that this could be one of the decks that you need to sort of pick up for a buddy, for your friends on Christmas. But, at the end of the day, that's up to you. But anyway, G and K are twin flames or soulmates or something, anything. Or what are they? What kind of relationship do we have here? Two of Pentacles. We got a Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, Star, and Nine of Cups. I definitely think that they need to be together. Is what the tarot is telling me. They absolutely need to be together. Very important, almost. Very important with that. The star in the Nine of Cups makes the grade. It just gives us big check mark on this relationship is what I'm saying. The star is sort of being guided to somebody. Hello, B. Thank you for your other donation. The star is being guided to somebody. It's being pulled in a particular direction. Melody, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The star in the Nine of Cups also pulls us in a happy place, in a happy direction, something where we really enjoy it. We're really going strong on it. Now, are we twin flames and soulmates? I really don't see that as a thing. I think the star and the Nine of Cups mean we should be together. We are drawn together. We do have a pathway that needs to be pursued, that needs to be spoken for, that needs to be walked on. We have the Five of Cups and Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. It feels like other choices are out there for these things. Other choices are going to eventually be presented to us for these things as well. The Two of Pentacles is making the choices. Five of Cups is having choices that are difficult, that are sort of challenged sometimes. And the Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior. We're ready to walk into the next situation, walk into the next thing. Now, that being in front of all this could indicate that we've had some difficulties with relationships, and this is a breath of fresh air, which I think it is. I think that is a very possible interpretation of it. Where I'm leaning towards is I really think this is a relationship that needs to exist, a relationship that should be pursued, and one that will be long-term beneficial for both people. And that's what just sort of my interpretation of these particular cards as it goes. All right, what is going on next? Hello, B is coming back in. Hello, B. All my boyfriends have been older than me 15 years. I mean, okay. Is the one older than me? Same age as me? Is the one. So is your soulmate, is your soulmate kind of thing? Is your soulmate, is your twin flame? They're going to be older. They're going to be younger. What kind of age difference are we going to have? We're going to go for the Gregory Scott for this. In case you haven't seen this, you must not like watch my stream at all. This must be completely unknown. This must be a completely unknown thing at this point. If you haven't seen the Gregory, what the hell's going on? If you haven't seen the Gregory Scott, what's going on? If you haven't seen the Gregory Scott Tarot yet, okay. No, I do not want to scan text. No, I didn't want to scan text like that either. Hang on just a minute. Something's going on. Let me mute. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm having to cook after stream. So we have to coordinate all of this stuff. Mina, welcome. How you doing? All right. All right. So let's see. Mina, Samantha, thank you for your donation. So we should be good. So remove the foil from the oven pan. There we go. So I need to remove the foil from the oven pan. Set the oven to 350. Samantha, thank you for other donation. All my boyfriends have been older. Is the one older, or they gonna be a little bit younger? You know, the final destination of how this goes, I think it's going to be, I think it's gonna be younger. I think it's going to be a little bit younger. Now, I'm not saying that the older people have a disadvantage. I'm saying that the one is actually a little bit younger. The reason I say this is because we have a page of swords. This is somebody that is good at communicating, somebody that really sort of gets your heart and gets it going. The Ten of Swords, there's something that needs a lot of maintenance at first. But it is someone that is going to be a little bit younger. The Three of Cups as well has young people in it, traditionally has a younger people in it. And the Emperor sort of indicates an older, but not everyone that's young acts immature. Not everyone that's young acts like super young or super naive. I think the Emperor means you have somebody that is younger that is definitely in charge of what they're doing. They are launched full steam on anything that they want to get going. I think they have a lot of great things going for them, a lot of things that you really need to happen, right? But I do believe it's younger. We have the Page, we have the Three of Cups, and we have sort of this challenge that occurs as we're trying to figure out where to go with it, or this challenge that occurs as you're trying to figure it out. Maybe it's because we are used to people being older. Oceani Champ, thank you for your donation. TTV wants a money reading, wants that fat cash. I do the money trick, but I screwed it up before. No money trick because I screwed it up before. I don't want to screw it up again. I need to not do the money trick in that manner anymore. Because this makes it really obvious how it works. TTV, money reading, please give me some fat cash. TTV just needs some cash. We need more cash. Everything is stuck in the ports and the docks. Inflation is up. We need some fat cash. Can we get it? Man, not before we lose a little. Not before we lose a little. That is for sure. I think we can get more fat cash indeed. Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers. It almost feels like that we meet somebody that has a little more cash, or we meet somebody that has some opportunities, has some offers, has some things that we want to do, indeed, that can get us said fat cash. But it seems that we lose a little money first. Could that be talking about our investments, TTV? Maybe. It could be talking about that the stock market just dives, or bonds just dive, or something just dives down. And then you see this golden opportunity and you pick up a lot of it. You just grasp it and run with it and pick up a lot of it. That could be indeed. But it feels like we lose a little before we get more. And we do get more. The Ten of Pentacles into the Knight of Swords. Money has legs. Money has movement. And we have some money happening. We have some things, exciting things going on. Coming up, the Lover says we have a match. We have something that comes into our realm that is able to make us more money. So we're going to lose a little first. Could be a stock market dip. Could be an investment dip. It could be something happens where we lose a little bit of cash, or it could be a lot of people lose a little bit of cash. And then all of a sudden you see this golden opportunity and you know, yes. And you know that this is the time to pick that up. But I'm telling you, there's more money coming. Absolutely more money coming. Ten of Pentacles says so. Ten of Pentacles is a pretty good indicator. It is a pretty good indicator of money. I guess if that's one thing I'm decent at as far as people coming back and giving me feedback, it seems to be money. I don't know why. But even though they come back and like it, entertainment purposes only, never do anything with money based upon a fat man reading your card on the internet. G knows that. G says hi. Hi, G. Thank you for your donation. Let me know if you have a question, G. I don't see a question up in here anywhere. Thank you very much for your donation either way. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tosh says, oh my God, my dad is planning to help. I yelled and screamed. He is an engineer. He can afford it. See, that's what I'm saying. I get a lot of good feedback from money reads. I don't know why. Anyway, Dorothy, you missed your read. Yes, you did. Rewind. I would say about 15 minutes, more like 20 minutes. 20-ish minutes. Drolandra is coming in. Drolandra has been gone for a while. Let's see, they're marking their territory on you. They might be marking their territory. Peeing in the corner. I don't know what's going on. Drolandra met somebody cute last night. Look at that. Gee, I got your question. Thank you. Went on a date last night. Drolandra, are they cute? Drolandra, you need to let us know if they're cute. You want to know if this Aquarius that could be cute, how they feel. Did they like the date? Drolandra, you clearly like the date. You're over here on a tarot oracle show and you're asking about it. So you clearly liked it a little bit at least. You clearly liked it a little bit at least. So let's see if they liked it too. I assume they did. I got a good feeling coming in. Just coming in, I got a good feeling. In case you wonder what this is, speaking of good feelings, it's the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Where have you been? They have a new one called the Runic Tarot. You can get that one too. It looks the same. Drolandra. Let us know if they're cute. That's the important part of the reading, finding out if they're cute or not. Anyway, do they like us? The Empress. Damn, that's nice. That's very nice. Look at that. You got a judgment, rebirth, reincarnation, indicating they will call back. You got the, oh, nice. Look at this. Princess of Pentacles. They want to see us again. They want to see you again. Very important here. You got the Empress. The Empress sort of, in any love reading, the Empress is like one big old party balloon. That's what I'm saying. It's like just a room full of party balloons, full of helium, floating all around, having a good time. And the Empress means yes. Absolutely yes. I'm saying a little bit of stability that's built into that looks good, that makes us nice, that makes us nice indeed. And let's see, we have a lot of readings to go. All right, we're ending soon. Yeah, but there's a lot of stability that is inherent and built into this. Absolutely. Judgment, the rebirth, reincarnation indicates that you will contact them again. Okay, you will contact them again. Bottom line, y'all will be on a second date. Drolander, telling you now, that's a beautiful read. That the Empress being up front is not a subtlety. That's not a subtle sign. That's more of a hit you over the head with a brick sign. That they are going a bit. It's super obvious that they are going to be back. Okay, should be cooking for the kids. Linda, you are Linda. Look at you. All right, if I'm cooking for the kids, I am going to be using the kids deck. We are going to be using something fun, cute, a nice kids deck, which is right here. If you don't have the Little Prince Tarot, I mean, there might on YouTube, the audiobook might be free. It might be, okay, I'm not saying it's not free. The audiobook may be uploaded by somebody, not me, don't blame me, and you can listen to it for no charge. I don't know if they've taken it down yet, but I just noticed it the other day. I was like, oh, the Little Prince audiobook. Anyway, so let me see if it's still there. Let me see if it's still, entertainment purposes only. Don't go on YouTube and listen to the Little Prince audiobook. Based upon a fat man. Okay, Little Prince audiobook. Okay, Little Prince audiobook. There you go. Is this still up there? Did anybody take it down? No, it's there. The Little Prince. It looks like it's, wow. A lot of other people have uploaded it. A lot of other people have uploaded it. Lots and lots of people have uploaded the audiobook. So I'm just saying, if you go on YouTube, you may be able to listen to this audiobook. One person actually uploaded with pictures for free. So you don't got to go out, and just pay a lot of money for stuff. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save you money. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Irver, thank you. Yes, I saw it. It came through. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Should you be cooking for somebody, the kids, 15 and 17, every night? A Four of Wands, that makes a happy home right there. It's when Linda is making us good food every night. That is a happy home. Four of Wands says so. It says Linda is really contributing over here. And Linda's going far above, far and beyond. The Six of Wands indicates everybody loves it. The Six of Wands is a person riding a horse and everybody's cheering them on. And they are cheering Linda on right now. They're saying, I get delicious meals. I get just good food every night. Linda is amazing with this stuff. King of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. Now, they need to be helping. That's clear. They need to be helping. King of Pentacles says there's a little too much of relaxed mode sometimes with the 15 and the 17-year-old. You know what I mean? A little bit of a relaxed mood there. If they help you out, I'm just saying they're staging the food. They're doing the prep work. They're doing a little sous chef action back in the back there. Just what I'm saying. You just put it together and you do it's your recipes. Makes a lot more sense. They can't just sit there like they're the retired banker. They need to be helping out. And the Knight of Wands says so. You need a little bit of the fire action in there. Get the fire going. Get their butt up. And get helping. But if they do that, I think we got a good meal because you got a couple of sous chefs, you got a couple of people staging stuff. They're turning on the oven. They're getting the broiler ready. They're getting the pan cleaned out. They're doing a little bit of the dishes afterwards. They're appreciative. I think that is the mode where you're going to be cooking a lot. They need to be cooking. You're going to be cooking a lot when you got a couple of sous chefs back there is what I'm saying. And that is what the tarot says. All right. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Hello B. Third reading for Isabella. Welcome, Isabella. If you are watching, if you're not, I guess you'll watch it later. Life is too short. You're never late. You're always on time. Is she going to be living by herself anytime soon? Son and mom live with her? We need to boot the son and the mom, apparently. Okay. So, Isabella, it sounds like the son and mom are working your last nerves. You know, entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying that the curious travels, they may need to be traveling soon, because the curious travels could mean that they're traveling indeed. Okay. Will they be living by themselves anytime soon? Because, you know, like Christina says, having the bed to myself is nice sometimes. So, you know, that's her way of telling me to get out. That's her way. In case you're wondering why some nights I'm here late and I don't mind going for until 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whatever, is because she needs the bed to herself tonight. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see. And that's nice. That's nice. It's nice to have that little room. You stretch out, you know what I'm saying? You watch TV till 4 a.m. because you just don't care. Anyway, Isabella, you're going to be alone anytime soon. Knight and the Page. Not for a while, no. I think it's going to be quite some time. The Two of Wands, it does say, I think one of these people is thinking about moving out right now. I'm going out on a limb, and I am telling you, you are next. I will not ever forget you. The Two of Wands is somebody is thinking about moving out at the moment, and I think that they will indeed be moving out. But this is one of the two. This is only one of the two. So you just got to sort of understand that part, right? Not everybody. You still got one to go. But you're getting there. You're getting there a little bit at a time. I think that's the important part, definitely. But I think one of these individuals is thinking about moving out. You got a Knight of Wands with this fiery action, with things coming through here, with things going on. That is important. That is important indeed. So, good news is you got 50% of being alone. A Page says the other one ain't going anywhere anytime soon. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Or maybe you that's leaving. Is it you that's leaving? I'm kind of curious now. The 10, we're sort of leaving, we're abandoning something. Not of Wands, we do have the fiery action. And the Page, we're not sure where to go. There are some aspects of it as far as money that may need to be fixed. The two, it could be you leaving, or it could be you looking at leaving indeed. But I don't really, I don't know. Could be living by herself anytime soon. If you're the one that's leaving, then obviously you have more control over it, and that's going to be a thumbs up. That is going to be absolutely there. But there is somebody else involved in this that needs to go too, and I think they're already looking at that and giving you maybe more opportunity, more distance that you need to sort of get that in. Anyway, overall, yes. Overall, yes. There's some money issues, though. There is some cash. There's some money issues happening here. It's like the money needs to be solved. The money needs to be resolved before we can really sort of move into that realm. Anyway, G wants to know. What's next for you? Okay, G. Will I be able to communicate with P, the Capricorn female, anytime soon and break the ice? If so, is it just going to be okay? Is the relationship going to work? Let's use another new deck. Tarot of Oppositions has so much hype around it, is what I'm saying. So much hype around it. We need to embrace this. We need to get going on this. By the way, we're ending soon. Any more donations are going to have to be shoved out into tomorrow. Going to be shoved out into tomorrow. We got 6 more to go. Let's see what's happening with this. Anyway, G. Oh, man. Is it going to be? Let's see. Where's the thing again? Would it be communicate soon? Break the ice relationship. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the Wheel. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's something wrong with communication. There's something wrong with this matchup. There's something going on here. The Wheel of Fortune being upside down says we can't get anything steady, anything regular with this individual. It seems that they're sort of pulling back, or they're not giving us the opportunities that we need to sort of go through that and sort of be there. The Wheel of Fortune being reversed says we can't get anything steady and predictable with this. The 4 of Swords is no matter how long we wait, we still have issues. It seems like everything can't get cleaned up and cleared up the way it needs to be. The Lord of Defeat means that we do have another opportunity, but the opportunity is almost like being on a mouse wheel, or mouse wheel where we can't get any progress, can't get into the cheese. We can't get the cheese going. And the Ace of Pentacles being reversed as well is sort of an issue. It feels like the thing can't get moving. I think you may be able to communicate indeed, but again, it feels like things can't get moving the way that we need to get moving. Things are challenged with that. Now, with every tarot reading, though, you do have possibilities where we can get through it anyway, no matter how challenging it is. But it seems the challenge here seems to be the stability of it, getting things regular, getting things predictable, and the challenge seems to be getting their attention for a long period of time, or sort of a long-term type of thing. Anyway, at least that's what the tarot says. Again, any challenge can be rolled over and get done, but there is that. Anyway, EVR wants to know, ERVR ever wants to know what's next in love. Let's see what's going on with that. And we got 4 more readings, and we're going to get out of here. And we're going to go cook. Speaking of cooking, Linda, I got to cook tonight. I'm making shrimp and rice. Shrimp and rice and homemade rolls again. I'm just saying, the homemade rolls were pretty popular last time. I gotta say, the homemade rolls were pretty popular last time. In case you wonder how to make them, go to YouTube and search for Preppy Kitchen dinner rolls. Preppy Kitchen dinner rolls. And you will see it on YouTube, and it's what I'm making. And they are divine. I'm going to tell you now. Like, having some very good reactions to that. 2 of Swords. You do have a 9 of Cups. Very nice. Queen of Pentacles and a Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation. I don't think it's an ex. I think somebody new. I think we have somebody new. We have an opportunity for love that is good, that's solid, that has a lot of good potential with that. The 9 of Cups doesn't really mess around as far as love goes. I think you have a lot of satisfaction. You have a lot of love, good news in love coming around the corner. The 2 of Swords says we need to open our eyes. It's almost like that there's an opportunity waiting out there now that you haven't noticed, or you haven't seen, or you haven't sort of opened your eyes to, or given an opportunity to sort of get that done, right? That is a very good thing for you. Open your eyes. Take the blindfold off. See things around you. As you do that, I think you see more opportunities. You see more places you need to be, more opportunities that you can embrace. 9 of Cups says there are very good emotions with this. Now, 9 of Cups doesn't play around. In the Lon Malo Duquette book, in the Thoth deck, 9 of Cups is supposedly the best card in the deck. The Queen of Pentacles as well. Queen of Pentacles being sort of in the read, it says that some of the stuff that we're after could be unrealistic, though. I mean, some of the stuff in love that we're after, some of the expectations that we have, some of the things could be a little bit on the unicorn side. You know, you could have to just settle for something that may not be the perfect opportunity with this. A Judgment card being reversed says the new opportunities are going to be the key point here, because a lot of some of the X's that we've been looking at, some of the X's that we've been sort of scanning and looking for, some of the things that we kind of sort of waiting for, maybe from other people that we've seen before, just doesn't work out long term. We need a new environment. We need fresh blood out there. No, well, that sounds bad. But we need fresh opportunities, new things that are going to excite us, that are going to get our blood pumping. Okay, so that's E. That's Ever. Ever is done now. We have a couple of Samantha double shots. Okay, what's going to happen between the ex and her phone? With my ex and her phone, I have no idea what you mean. No idea what you mean. Okay, if I have a phone and have an ex, I guess I'm going to go for this one here, which everybody already knows is the Tarot in Wonderland. I'm going to give it, why am I giving that a thumbs up? Tarot Wonderland. Lady Vegas loves the Preppy Kitchen channel too. I got to be honest, I'm crack addicted to that channel. I probably watched every video he has. He doesn't waste any time. He gets right to the point. The recipes are good. And it's fun to watch. It makes me feel good watching it. It's like a little addiction sometimes. Anyway, what's going to happen between the ex and her phone? If it's lost, they're going to find it. Is that what you're talking about? The star? I think they're guided back to their phone. They understand the phone has some importance. It feels like they find their phone, or something's going on with their phone that's good. The star is leading us somewhere. We're being led to something good. A Queen of Cups, we have a celebration. We have good news. We have sort of a nice ending to whatever the phone thing is happening. And we do have a Five of Wands, though. Has somebody else got her phone? Has somebody else got her phone? Like, what's going on with the phone? Somebody else has her phone, or there's some conflict with her phone, or there's some drama around her phone. It just seems like that. But the star says we're guided back to it. We're led into that direction. I think that works for us. Will there be a reconciliation between the ex and I, though? Okay. The ex and the phone. Will there be a reconciliation with it? Maybe it involves the phone with a reconciliation? Maybe. I don't know. Man. Okay, well, let's see. Let's find out what is going on with that. Yeah, the dinner rolls, Lady Vegas, if you haven't tried the dinner rolls, they're divine. It's one of the few things I've cooked or baked where I've had like a big reaction, like, oh my, that's really good. Like, anyway. But when they say put butter on it, put butter in the pan. Don't skip the part where you put the butter at the bottom of the pan, because it really makes it better. Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Temperance. I would say move on. I'd say move on. It looks challenged, as with everything. Seven of Cups is kind of indicating, Samantha, you have a lot of other options. That's what I'm saying. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You have a lot of other options out there. How important is the ex to you? Is what it's saying, right? The Seven of Cups. I got a lot of options out here. How important is the one that I'm staring at? How important is the one that I'm trying out? And the Nine of Wands. It's the wounded warrior. We've been wounded with this before. Do you want to be wounded again? Have you resolved anything that's in the mix that needs to be resolved in order to make this work? And the Temperance card, it's about balance. If you can find balance with the ex, if we can work on the things that sort of that derailed us in the first place, maybe Temperance, maybe we can get the balance in that. But Temperance for me is a lot about getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new as well. So yeah, I'm leaning towards going with something new as opposed to going with what you're thinking with the ex. It doesn't look like the ex has a lot of things you kind of want in that. All right, the last two readings. Oceanic Champ, does Kay really think about me like that? Or is Kay thinking about me in the set, maybe in the hot way, right? Let's find out. We're going to go with the Mystic Palette Tarot. Now, this is the new one. I do have an old one that was damaged. And if you're on Patreon, I'm about to post this on Patreon. If anybody wants this on Patreon, let me know. I mean, I'm going to make a post. Let me know in the post, not separately. And I'll just ship you this. I mean, give me like $5 to ship it to you, but I don't need two of them. And it's kind of rude. It's kind of rude to like sell it. That's kind of rude. I'm not going to do that because I know Chiro watches the show and I don't want to piss off Chiro, quite frankly. I know Chiro watches the show. I bought a lot of Chiro merchandise. I don't want to be rude and like sell his deck because it has my name on it anyway. That's kind of weird. Okay, anyway, does Kay really think about me like that? Can we get some action? Can we get some loving in there? Because I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh, baby.
Let's see if Kay has some good stuff back there. If Kay wants to come over and bend it. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Lady Vegas, have a fantastic evening. Lady Vegas, hope to see you Monday. We're doing the live Patreon stream Monday. Hope to see you there. I will post that tonight, actually. Okay. Just can't really think of me like that. Man, looking at that heartbreak. Looking at a little bit of the mixing, looking at a little bit of the magician. This is really confusing. Indeed. I think that they have in the past. Yes. I think they have in the past. I think they're forced to do it. It's almost like that they think that you may get some things, you may bring in some things that are beneficial to them. but they're scared. There's some anxiety here about getting in that situation with the heartbreak card, with the emotional upset, with the emotional thing in there. It feels like things don't feel right. Things don't blend right when they do think about it like that. Do they think about you that way? I think so. I think they have for a while. I think they're good at hiding it, quite possibly. Maybe it's because of the anxiety. Maybe it's because of things like that. Maybe it's because of who they were with or who they are currently with. You do have a looking at you. You do have a looking at you card, which is here indeed. But there is some anxiety built into this. Now, if you want to engage in this, if you want to try that out, sure, I would go forth and say, hey, remove the anxiety. Let your interest be known a little bit, quite possibly. Because I think the blending here, the magician here, there's a strong possibility that this could work out. But there is, you just have to sort of ease up on some of the anxiety. They have to sort of ease up with that and be, you know, sort of poignant and be upfront with you, right? Be upfront with you on that. I don't think playing games in this particular interaction, I don't think playing games works, quite frankly. I don't think playing games works for anybody, especially not with you. I think that you've had enough of that. Anyway, is JH pregnant by JR right now? This is the last reading of the night. We're going to get a pregnancy reading tonight. Last reading of the night. Are they pregnant? And if you've read my book, link in the description. If you've read my book, you know the cards that make a good pregnancy reading. You know what they are. You know where they are. You know how they work. A page is a little bit of a possibility. What else we got? We got a lovers. We got a 6. Oh, Jesus Christ. This looks like a cleanest yes I think I've ever seen. This is a clean yes. Would I have liked the Empress up in here? Yeah, sure would. It ain't here. It ain't here. And pregnancy is a Boolean situation. This is not a 50-50. This is not something that 30% pregnant. It's a Boolean. It's a yes or no. And for this situation, I'm going to go with yes. And this is a good one for behind the readings too on the Patreon page. Here's why I say yes, and here's why I think it's a strong yes. You have the lovers right next to a page or a child, okay? You have the delivering, almost like a stork action with swords. Obviously, there's not a child here. These are swords. Now, you know, if you're watching this like tomorrow and you're like, oh, hey, this swords. It's not a child being carried, but it is a stork action. It is a stork action. And you have lovers getting pregnant with the child, page, child being delivered over here with the winged, okay, eagle, I guess, eagle. And we have the strength, the patience card, because I think this is surprising to some people. I think some people are quite shocked and quite surprised in this interaction. But we'll see. We will see. We will see indeed. And that is it for me. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate that. And we will... Oh, we got one more. Loving life. I'm going to be homeless and single after 32 years next week. Oh, my. Loving life. Let's see if you're going to be homeless. I didn't know. Sorry about that. Oh, now I see. Now I see you're the jewelry. Okay. Let's find out. Loving life. It sounds like you're not loving life. It sounds like you're having some issues. Let's find out if the issues work out for you. Are we going to be homeless and single for 32 years? No, I don't think so. No, I don't really think so. I really don't. It feels like this is a celebration card. It really would be out of place. I would say if you had a 5 of Pentacles and maybe a 10 of Swords for whatever being cut is cut, a lot of other difficult cards, Tower, Death, I would say yes, but I don't see it. I see a celebration card. It's like somebody is able to help you. Somebody is able to give you the opportunity that you need to do that. And somebody's being guided towards you. Somebody's coming your way. Something or someone is being guided towards you. I just don't see the negative cards that I would be looking for a yes. I'm going to say thumbs down. I'm going to say thumbs down. I don't think you are going to be homeless and single after 32 years. I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's somebody that's willing to intervene. I think there's help out there for you, and it looks good overall. And speaking of looks good, this has been a fantastic day. A lot of people, a lot of great readings. We have some beautiful readings for behind the scenes readings for tomorrow night. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company down.